Hey guys, how are you? This is Mr. Argueta. Wanted to put a video together for you, introduce myself as I've obviously required for you to do is introduce yourself in your post. Now, there's two ways to do this. You can type it out as you normally would, or you can make a video just like this and upload it and send it to us, and that would count as your original post. I recommend you do that. That way we can see who you are and get to feel a little more of the different inflections in your voice and understand you a little more than just written black and white words. So about me, let me tell you a little bit about myself and just kind of introduce myself like I guess you would if you typed it out. As I mentioned, my name is Mr. Argueta. I am originally from Chicago. I was born and raised there. About 10 years ago, we packed up the bags and moved down to Georgia. I live in the Calhoun area here in Georgia, so just south of Dalton and north of Rome. Been here, as I mentioned, for about 10 years. My wife and two children moved down with us, of course, and at the time they were young. They were younger, I should say. My daughter now is a 20-year-old junior at Kennesaw State. She's finishing her education degree, and my son is a junior as well in high school, and he's dually enrolled in Highlands. He did some classes here at GNTC, and now he's moved on to take some classes at Highlands, but he is still in high school. So we're hoping that he can graduate high school with at least a year or two under his belt of college credits. He's going to school to become a physician's assistant, a PA. You'll be in the medical field, and we're excited about seeing their, obviously, future developed in front of us. My wife is a fourth grade teacher in Dalton, a school called City Park. She's been there for about 5 years, and I've been at GNTC for about 5 years. I'm the program director for business management. Essentially what that means is I teach classes and I help develop the curriculum and guide the curriculum as what we're teaching for the management program. Enjoyed every moment of it. I had the great honor and opportunity a few years ago to be named the Teacher of the Year of the state of Georgia for the Technical College Systems of Georgia. That was a fun ride. It was great, exciting. Got to meet a lot of people, got to go to the state capitol, address Congress, meet with the governor. Fun, just a bunch of fun things. Got invited to a lot of speaking events. I got to do a commencement speech for the college. It's just a great opportunity and obviously a very humbling experience to be given that recognition. Other than that, we came down here about 10 years ago where I started as a pastor of a non-denominational church. I have since taken a sabbatical from that and just focused on teaching and kind of developing this program as much as I could or can. As for my normal routine, we are now, because of COVID, I'm working from home. I've been working from home on a full-time schedule. There are some instructors who do go into the office about 50% of the time or a couple days a week. I have chosen to take a full telework, as they call it, position, and have been doing that since the beginning of COVID. By the grace of God, and I guess some effort here, I have not dealt with the virus. My home has been pretty safe in regards to that, so we're grateful for that, and I hope that you are too. I know a lot of people have had a difficult time with it, and my prayers and thoughts go out to you for that. Other than that, guys, this is a pretty straightforward class. I'm a pretty straightforward person. I have been known to be a little tough in regards to how I process things. I don't accept late work. I don't go forward. I kind of have a theory about just working on what's happening this week. So I'm pretty easily accessible. You email me, I try to get back to you as soon as possible. The requirements on email is stated as 48 to 72 business hours. I usually get back to you within a few hours, if that. Sometimes I immediately respond. I have my email coming to my phone. I have my phone all the time with me. So that's the fastest and easiest way. Unless there's something I have to look up or get on a computer, then I'll take more time, obviously, because I don't have a computer always accessible to me at that moment. But also, if it's in the middle of the night, a lot of students work different shifts, so they sometimes do their work in the middle of the night. I don't reply in the middle of the night, as you would imagine. I have a normal sleep schedule, work schedule. I think that's about it. I mean, we like to go out as a family, go hiking. We travel a lot. We try to travel a lot as much as we can. Obviously, with the COVID, haven't been able to do that. My daughter, right prior to this, was had a planned trip to Spain. We do a lot of local traveling in these different states around us. As I mentioned, my wife and I are both from Chicago. My kids were born in Chicago. My family all lives in Chicago. So we go out to Chicago a few times a year, 2 to 3 times a year, spend time with my parents and my sisters. But that's a pretty quick video of who we are. We sum it up in that. We're big foodies. One thing you'll hear throughout my videos is how much I enjoy to drink coffee. I enjoy good coffee. Have 4 or 5 different types of coffee machines and apparatuses here throughout the house because we enjoy coffee. Strong, good espresso coffees are probably my favorite, so you'll hear me talk about that. I think that's about it. Today is on Tuesday, a day before we start classes. I wanted to get a video out to you so you know who you're dealing with. You'll find these videos in your discussion on a weekly basis. They're going to be a recap of the week and a preview of next week. And essentially, this is how I keep in contact with you and make connections with you. So if you replicate what I'm doing and send a video, I think that's going to make the class a little more interesting for other people to see who's in class. This is a huge class. It's a 100 people course. So I have to find ways to connect with you. If you, for some reason, are in the Dalton, Calhoun, Rome area and you see me at a Starbucks or at a restaurant, please come by, say hi, introduce yourself. I would love to meet you in person. I'm not the extremely private person. I love saying hi to people. I'm very extroverted, so feel free to come stop by, say, hey, I'm in your class, and introduce yourself. Would love to meet you. Guys, that's about it for me. I will keep you updated every week on what's going on. I'll do my best to keep in contact with you. But looking forward to meeting everybody via these methods. So take care, stay safe. We will see you next week.